He's almost here. He's about to be here, everyone. Don't worry.
Oh, it's okay. Great.
So, yeah, we can get started when he is here. Okay.
Sounds great.
She thinks she's still. Kathy, can you give me a copy of the invitation, please?
Oh,
via email, if you or
yeah. I can actually. I can tell you the meeting ID.
Yeah, the meeting ID is
896.
Yeah, 896-9270 9278
6480.
Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on one moment. He says that he's here. Sorry, everyone. We're about to begin very shortly. Don't worry.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, so he's there. He's already there, actually, Kathy. He's under Stephen Gold. Like he can you please allow him to co-host, please?
Yes, sure. And Shooting, can you try if you can talk right now? You can unmute yourself, I think. Stephen Gold.
Shooting, we can't hear you, unfortunately.
It wouldn't be a Zoom call if we didn't have technical difficulties. Right? I mean,
that
it's
is
not
true.
So you have to have it just to make it official.
All right, perfect. I think now we have everybody on board, right?
Dr. Gold, can you hear us? Like, can you do
yes. Are you able to hear me okay?
Yes.
Great.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Bright and early for you guys.
Yeah, it's all the same.
Sorry to interrupt. Everybody can hear me correctly, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Perfect. Yes.
Nice to meet you guys. Wonderful.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's, during COVID, day, night, home, away, it's all kind of blends into one long. Just one long
I can only
thing.
imagine.
That's not too bad. How y'all? Where are you guys located?
Currently, I in Charleston, South Carolina at the moment.
Yeah, I'm on campus in Toledo.
In Toledo. Okay,
yes.
I see Toledo behind us. Behind you all, is that there?
Yes. Yep. That's the Toledo, like kind of right there on the water, and kind of nice little. Trying to find the Seagate building. Actually, our location is right there.
Wow, cool. One of my dearest friends taught at University of Toledo for a long time. A couple of friends at University of Toledo.
Great, that's sweet.
Wonderful school, yeah.
Yeah, it is. The Glass City. Great. Are we, Katie? Are we ready to?
Oh, okay.
Ready to?
Yeah, let's kick off this.
Okay.
All right. Hello, everyone. Greetings from Davis College and the Sofia University. Thank you for joining us today. And in this session, we are going to discover the university transfer pathway to Sofia University. Hopefully, it will help you to better understand how does this transfer pathway will assist you pursue your academic advancement and career development. Well, to begin with, I'd like you to meet our panelists. Rasa, would you want me to introduce from your side?
Oh, yes, absolutely. So my name is Raisa Velasquez. I am the Director of International Partnerships and Enrollment, and also I'm the PDSO, the Designated School Official at Sofia. And Dr. Gold, you can go next.
Well, thank you. Hi, I'm Dr. Stephen Gold. I'm the Associate Vice President for Academic Innovation and Chair of the Business Computer Science and Undergraduate Programs here at Sofia University.
Thank you. And Shuting, can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, hello everybody. My name is Shuting Kong. I'm the International Missions Counselor at Sofia University. So if you have any question regarding the application process, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.
Thank you. Jared?
Hello, I am Jared Grunberg, the marketing assistant over at Davis College and also the DSO at Davis College as well. So I am the gentleman that you'll be speaking with as we go through this process.
All right, I'm Kitty. I'm the Assistant Director of International Recruitment and Marketing, who is in charge of overseeing international admissions at the Davis College. And I will also be your host today. As a kind reminder, everyone please feel free to leave your questions in the Q&A section, and we will discover that in the final part of this meeting. All right, so Jared, are you ready to kick off your presentation?
I'm going to take over for a little bit. Absolutely. Guys, welcome to Davis College. Thank you for the introduction, Katie, and thank you all for attending. I'm just going to basically break down Davis College, who we are. Just a little bit of background. I went to Davis College myself, graduated in our business management program. So I am able to give you kind of like a firsthand experience along with that. So if you have any questions about Davis or anything along those lines, I think I can be a pretty good resource for you. So let's kind of dive right in. A little bit about us. We have been around since 1858. Davis College has been helping our students get what they need to advance personally and professionally. We are accredited by the Higher Learning Commission, which is recognized by the Council of Higher Education. And we are also recognized by the State Board of Career Colleges and Schools, and then also recognized by the Ministry of Education over in China. So with our community recognition, as you see, 1858, we've been around for a very long time. So our name is known by employers and throughout the community, honored as one of Ohio's best employers by the Ohio Chamber of Commerce, which is earned by the Better Business Bureau Torch Award for Marketplace Ethics, chosen as a top workplace in Toledo in 2014. We are very career focused. Our programs are authorized by the Ohio Board of Education. These programs are designed to prepare our students with relevant skills that can be used immediately upon graduation in many interesting fields. So when graduates do enter the workplace, they know and have the skills to succeed. And as we talk about, we'll get a little bit more in detail later, our university transfer pathway. These are credits that are obtained at Davis College, and then they're transferable to thousands of universities across North America, multiple 2+2, 2+2 plus 1, transfer pathway programs that can be chosen from. So a little bit more about the Glass City. We are the 4th largest city in Ohio. We're the 5th busiest city in the Great Lakes, and just roughly about the annual cost of living is about $8,000. We're located in the northern part of Ohio and at the western tip of Lake Erie. We're very diversified and inclusive major trade center of North Central the United States. You can enjoy convenient and cost-efficient living, expressway to Detroit International Airport, Chicago's 3 hours, New York City's 8 hours. And even we have some great amusement park, the one and only Cedar Point, that is over in Cleveland, so it's a great place to go. And then even our art community, auto assembly, business, education, and health care, etc., are within our area. So just a quick little snapshot, as you see again, 1858 is when we established in about over 2,000 students enrolled, 15% of those being international students. You can see roughly our age is about 30 years old, and then our really nice faculty to student ratio is 1 to 9. And then just on the right here, you can see our current president, Diane Bruner, took it over after her father passed it down to her. Sweet. So as we get a little bit more about our student to teacher ratio, as I mentioned, 9 to 1 student teacher ratio, with instructors at Davis College are ready to provide the students with the support you need to graduate and pursue a career you're passionate about. With our career oriented, your long-term success is supported at Davis. You will be surrounded by a network of supportive instructors, academic advisors, and local businesses. In your externship that we can get into a little bit later on, you will get an on-site experience before you graduate. So these are a great way to build real-world skills, also by creating connections along the way, developing your confidence. So let's talk a little bit more about the academic calendar. So unlike semester calendars where enrollment is typically fall and spring, Davis academic calendar is divided into 4 quarters. We have fall, winter, spring, and summer. This calendar offers a student a little bit more flexibility to enroll throughout a year and optimizes for time. And then with our blended learning option, in today's day and age, the blended option or option for blended online learning gives you the flexibility to work around your life schedule, allowing you to complete courses with convenience and ease. So we can talk a little bit more about the programs that we offer. So degrees and certificates program. I won't go through all of them. I'll kind of like give you an opportunity to briefly look at everything. I will mention though that we have added new programs this current year. We've added visual communication and design. We've added digital marketing, project management. And then we're also looking to pending on the business administration bachelor's program, registered nursing associate degree program, and then we have our English language programs to the right here that you guys can see, intensive language learning and other electives as well. So where will Davis lead you? We have the top, which is our professional development or optional practical training. This is something where you can do after your program. So sorry, guys. I got kicked out of Zoom. Apologies. Cool. And then also there's another thing, as I mentioned, with your externships, what we call the CPT, which is your curricular practical training. This is something that can be done 3 quarters into Davis College. So like, let's say your 4th quarter, this is where you can go into a field that you are studying and get a little more of that hands-on experience as well. So this slide is just basically going to show some of the corporations and businesses that we work with in the Toledo area. So the university transfer process. So as you can see here, year 1 and 2 at Davis College earns your associate degree. And then as this transfer pathway program works, years 3 and 4 of colleges, universities to go get your bachelor's degree. So at the bottom here, these are just some frequent questions that can be asked. Can I transfer upon graduation from Davis? So absolutely, these credits are obtained from Davis and are transferable to thousands of 4-year universities within the US and Canada. And we also provide university transfer pathway programs. Awesome. Again, these are just some quick little things that you can see, university direct admissions versus our transfer admissions process. So you can see the requirements here. And then along with the English, Duolingo, GPA, and personal statement and resume. So you can kind of see that with the transfer admissions, less things are required, but the direct admissions are a little bit more necessities are needed. So let's start your life at Davis. So easily enrollment process or procedure, except study gap. Smooth transition to the top universities with our transfer pathway program, more attention and comfort in the intimate environment with our student to teacher ratio of 1 to 9, and then time and cost efficient, and you can get yourself immersed in the American culture. So this is your student support. So at Davis College, as I mentioned, you will have an amazing support staff. Everyone at Davis College is here to help you succeed. So with that, your visa assistance, I-20 assurance, meet with Davis College designated school official quarterly in order to maintain a F1 J1 status. Your new student orientation is always scheduled the Thursday before classes begin. Student employment, on-campus jobs, as I mentioned, your CPT and your OPT. And again, your CPT can be something more of your long that's during your program where you can do your externship, and then your OPT is something that's going to be done after your program once you graduate. Your academic advisory, an individual academic advising appointment for scheduling classes will be made for you. Transfer advisory and planning, English language support, class engagement. And then some of the accommodations are partnership with the Toledo International Student Service Center, which is pretty great. Awesome. And then Katie, I believe I'm going to hand this off to you and let you go ahead and talk about the expenses.
All right. Thank you, Jared.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I'm going to take over from the part that students may be most concerned about, the tuition and scholarship opportunity at Davis College. So our tuition is $350 per credit, and the total cost of tuition for the program varies from one to another. Normally, a 2-year associate degree program costs around $32,000 in total. in the academic year, the starting tuition would be around only $14,000 based on 36 credits taken. We do offer the merit-based scholarship in support with our international students, ranging from 25% to 100%. This is a blind scholarship considered based on holistic review of students' credentials, including their academic success, leadership, and potential contribution to our program and the entire community. So students will provide us supporting documents along with their application, and the decision will go with the admissions decision. No separate application is needed. If selected, the scholarship information will be included in the admissions offer letter. So as Jared mentioned earlier, we have 4 studies in the year round. The nearest session will begin November 15. We are still accepting applications. But in order us to better sit you in upcoming classes, I would strongly recommend you to get started as soon as possible. You will only need to fill in and submit the online application form that can be found on our website, where you can upload your academic records and English proficiency test report if you are non-native speaker. If we think that you are academic proficient for our program, but need more English support, you may be referred to our intensive language program or the International Foundation program. As long as we receive your complete application, the decision will be sent to you within 2 business days. To accept our admissions offer, you will be directed to complete the enrollment agreement and pay a deposit to secure the admission support and for us to plan your upcoming classes. If you need to apply a F1 visa, you will also need to provide us the necessary documents for I-20 form. And that will be completed within 2 business days as well. Exclusive admissions package will be sent to you once everything is received on our site, and then you can initiate a visa application with the US Embassy in the area where you are. All right, last but not least, I want to stress that at Davis College, you can customize your transfer pathway from the very beginning. On our application form, you can see that you can choose your university transfer pathway program. For example, you can choose the program with the Sofia University and request a conditional offer letter from them. I think Sofia University will cover that part in detail later on. All right, so now I'm handing to Russell.
Yes, thank you very much, Kathy. Okay, hello, one moment, everyone. Perfect. Okay, once again, thank you very much, everyone, for attending this info session. During the first couple of minutes, Dr. Gold will be explaining a little bit more about Sofia University, about who we are and our values, our mission, and what we stand for. So Dr. Gold, without any further ado, if you would like to take on the floor.
Sure, thank you. Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Stephen Gold, and I'm the Vice President of Academic Affairs. I run the undergraduate college and the business programs, the computer science programs, and I'll let you read these slides yourself as we go through. I'm not going to read a slide to you. Sofia University has been around for a very long time. We are fundamentally a graduate school of psychology. This is where we come from. We're master's, PhD in a type of psychology called transpersonal psychology. And it's a unique way of doing things. Yes, we're a regionally accredited, high quality research university. That's who we are. And we study transpersonal psychology, which is really about looking at psychology in the perspective of the whole human being, mind, body, soul, community, the way that you live in. And what we do is we push, it's essentially transformational. Our education works to help you become the kind of person you want to be. It's not simply about a bunch of facts and information that you use in the workplace. We do that, everyone does that. But what we work to is to change that, to help you see the kind of person you want to be and learn to become that. We say to learn to become who you really are, to become an authentic person. This is what transpersonal psychology is about. And the way that works in our business programs, because this is unique, this is a business school within a school of psychology. And so you remember, business studies is half economics, half psychology. That's where it comes from. And please read over our mission and vision. I'm not going to read this to you. You can read. But we focus on the psychological side of business. We're interested in leadership. We're interested in social media marketing. We're very interested in social media marketing. We're interested in globalization and having a sense of community. We're interested in all those things that connect human beings together, as opposed to being obsessed with data analytics. We do that, we're very good with data analytics, but that's not our primary way of looking at the world. We're as interested in spiritual, humanistic, international ways of being and ways of thinking. Now, this program, notice I said we're a graduate school. We offer MBA, Master's in Business Administration, Computer Science, Psychology, Clinical, as well as PhDs. We are deciding to move into the undergraduate space. I have run undergraduate programs for nearly 40 years now, so I know how to do that. We created, as you'll see, do we have the slide of, what's the next slide? See, what we have is we have two beautiful campuses. The undergraduate program is going to be located in our new campus. One of them is up in Northern California in Silicon Valley. This is where we have all of our graduate programs, and that's up right in the heart of where everything's happening, where too much is happening in terms of business and technology in the United States today. Our other location in Southern California, this is up in Northern California, Palo Alto near Stanford University. Our new location, we just acquired a gorgeous 14-acre campus down in Costa Mesa in Southern California. This is the heart of Orange County. This is Huntington Beach, Newport Beach, Laguna Beach. This is some of the most beautiful areas in Southern California, and one of the most, if you want to understand the Southern California lifestyle, I live about 30 miles north on the coast in my home, but just a little south of me. This is really one of the most beautiful areas in Southern California. The lifestyle, it's not far from Disneyland, from the beaches, from everything you know about Southern California, from Hollywood and the West Side and everything you can think of. It's a wonderfully fun place to be. But what we're doing, we have a beautiful campus. This is not an office building. This is a 14-acre campus we acquired from a law school that actually went out of business. We acquired their law school. Our goal is to open this campus and build an undergraduate program. That was our goal about a year and a half ago. Anybody remember what happened a year and a half ago? Because with COVID, it's really been irritating. But we have not been, we're now finally able to plan to open the campus. We're gonna have a huge start to our campus. Understand this, we're going to have an undergraduate in business, talking about the undergraduate program in business, which, by the way, tracks you directly into the MBA or the Master's in Computer Science or both. You are more than welcome. We would be delighted to have any student who's good enough to get into our undergraduate program is going to be good enough by and large to get into our master's programs. And so this is something where you can come and complete your bachelor's degree in a year or two, and then move straight into your MBA programs and MSCS programs. We're very flexible about how we do that too. Sometimes I will even let an undergraduate take MBA courses. If you ask me nicely, I'll think about it. And what I'll do is I'll let you take some MBA courses while you're finishing your undergraduate program. That way you can knock out the MBA in like a year and a quarter or something. And I can save you quite a bit of time and funds and a fun way of doing it. Now, here's what's interesting. This is a brand new undergraduate program, and it's going to be done with a very transpersonal ethic. Let me explain, what does that mean? Number one, no tests. I don't do tests. I don't do quizzes. I don't do multiple choice. Okay, I've been a professor for 40 years. My PhD is in philosophy. I'm actually a philosophy professor. I've published numerous books and articles in political, legal, social philosophy. I specialize in Chinese in international stuff, working with Chinese philosophy, Chinese scholars for many years, and throughout Southeast Asia and through Europe. I have a very distinct view of how to teach people. I don't like tests. I don't like quizzes. I don't like games. I like to write. I like to write. I like to talk. That's what we do. We learn to write and speak well in a thoughtful and well-informed manner. We would come here, you will write, but you will not be, we do not grade on spelling, grammar, formatting. If your English isn't great, that's fine. You'll get better. Writing is about practice. We like to practice, 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 and we'll help you write better, but there's no punitive aspect to watching you write. We also love multimedia. We do a lot of multimedia work where students learn to discuss, to negotiate, to critique. I want you to know this program is going to be entirely, just about done here. This program is going to be entirely creatively based. This is a design, we focus in the humanistic side, which means design, creativity, branding, social media. We want you to be able to create websites, to be able to do design, where it's very much a project-based, not a test quiz based, but a project based. You're going to make things and work with really talented people to develop your own brand. I want each of you to come out with your own website that has its own, what we call an online portfolio. We'll work to build for you to help you build your social media presence. And basically these programs, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a fun, interesting, engaging, challenging program with really good professors. Depending in terms of credit transfer, just get into the nuts and bolts quickly. Transferring in, it's estimated, depending on how much work you did at Davis, that you'll need to complete 90 to 90 credits with us, maybe 95. It's going to be, depends very much on the individual, how many courses you've taken, have you taken courses somewhere else as well. Each of you will be evaluated individually, but on average, it's going to take about 90 credits for you to complete the degree. Which is about 2 years. There are ways to do it faster. It just depends on your credits. And of course, you know, this is my program. I will work with you individually and find ways. I have all sorts of creative ways to make things work if you want things to go faster or slower. You can see the cost per unit, the estimated cost, and when we start. I just want to tell you that the difference here, I'm not a salesperson. I'm not a marketing person. I'm a professor. I'm a research professor and a teacher. It's what I do. I'm here to help any student, anytime, always. There's absolutely no problem you can have that I can't fix related to the actual going to school itself. So you have a very, very nurturing, very closely attentive. My staff is fantastic. I am available to any student 24/7 to take care of you. And you'll find here at Sofia, you will have a fabulous educational experience. We particularly know how to work with international students. Our specialty is working with international students, particularly from China, is what we really do, China, India, the subcontinent. But we have a wonderful staff here available to help you. And that's kind of wanted to give you, since my program, my general vision of what we're doing. Let me kick it back to Raisa now. And now to Raisa for the weather. Back to Raisa to do the rest of the way.
Thank you very much, Dr. Gold. That was really helpful. Like Dr. Gold mentioned, this is a 2+2 program. Essentially, you do have to transfer at least a minimum of 75 credits to qualify, and it typically takes about 2 years to complete the program at Sofia University. There is tuition discount available for Davis College students that do transfer to Sofia. And the pilot for this program will begin in spring of 2022. That is during the first week of April. So there's still a couple of months left, and we are a quarterly based system, just like Davis College. And you do have the opportunity of finishing the program within 2 years and enroll every quarter, or just finish the program at your own pace. In terms of what is the total tuition discount that you do receive, it's 10% tuition. I know that a couple of you already asked me about scholarship opportunities. We also offer merit-based scholarship opportunities, and typically they do range between $2,000 to $3,000. We do review them on a first come first basis, and there is a deadline prior to the beginning of classes for that to be submitted for review. With that being said, initially So the cost for the program, it is not 31,500. There's definitely going to be a little bit of cut that will be taken off that total. It is very affordable. And like we said, you can finish the program within 2.5 years. So we do have, like Dr. Gold stated, we have a very generous transfer policy, 75 minimum credits that you can transfer. However, there's more credits if you have taken additional credits at another institution. So that's really a really good advantage that we have here. And we are accredited by WASC, which is the Western Association accreditation here in California, and also by the U.S. Department of Education and the Bureau for Private Post-Secondary Education and the Council of Higher Education within the West Coast area. So this is really nice if you want to transfer to any other university in Canada and the US. There are options upon graduating. Similar here at Sofia University, there are internship, meaning curricular practical training available after the third quarter. And in terms, once you finish your degree, your 2+2 program, you can engage in optional practical training for 1 year following graduation. Like Dr. Gold mentioned, there are pathways to our master's program if you wish to do so. You can go and continue your education in pursuing a master's in business administration. We're also in the works of integrating a master in STEM, specifically in data analytics, and also a master's in computer science. But the great thing, like Dr. Gold mentioned, you can do the master's in business administration and the master's in computer science pathway program concurrently. So you can take courses at the same time and finish the program faster and than the 1.5 years. So just to keep that in mind, that's really, really helpful if you just want to just speed through the process and gain practical experience. And, since we are located in the Silicon Bay area in Orange County, there are a plethora of opportunities in terms of employment, a lot of startup companies, really well-known companies that you can join once you pursue these degrees. Now we're going to move forward with the program requirements for the Bachelor in Business Administration, and now Shuting will be taking over the floor.
Thank you, Reza. Hello, everybody. I'm Shuting. So I'm going to introduce our admissions requirements for the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration program. So the process is going to be very simple. Once you receive the work experience from Davis College. So what you need to do is follow this checklist to do everything step by step. Admissions counselor will be always there, support you. So the first step is to fill the application form. And then there is a $50 application fee, but we will waive that for you because if you come from Davis College. And students do need to submit the statements of purpose, which include why you want to do this program, your background and your future plan, something like that. And because if student already gain a degree or they have the transcripts from Davis College, they don't need to do anything else. So they don't need to do foreign transcripts evaluation or English test because you already have the study experience from the United States. So you just need to request for the official transcripts from Davis College and send it to our register office, then the process almost done. So there will be $200 acceptance fee once we accept you. And for the F1 student, you do need to submit required documents such like bank statement. And the requirements is $30,102 US dollars, and we do need your copy of passport, your copy of your current I-20, I-94, copy of visa, everything you have there. So the transfer process is very simple, very easy because you already have something from Davis College. So we will be here support you, and it's gonna be very simple and smooth. Next page, please. Thank you. So like Reza and Dr. Gold mentioned that we are located in wonderful area, and because the course is designed in a perfect way, so students who are going to take this program going to have a wonderful possible career paths, including if you want to do marketing, public relationship, if you have an interest in project management, administration, account, human resource, product management, or even sales job, everything is possible. So there's a lot of opportunity and a lot internship work opportunity in Bay Area and Los Angeles as well. Next
Okay.
page, yes. So
yes. No, carry on. Sorry.
Okay, so for students who we have a lot very good feedback from our current students and who already graduated from the MFCS and MB program, and they love our program and they really got wonderful experience from our faculty, professors, and student service, everybody. So as you know, once students finish their bachelor degree, they can easily apply to our master program. Then this will give you a better and improve your background in education and your professional way. So we have a few students feedback, as you can see here. And Anku is graduate from our MSCS program from 2019. Next page is another student. His name is Davidson. He also graduated from our MSCS program. We also have student graduate from yes. So Anjali is still in the class of the MB program. So she's wonderful. She loves our program. I do appreciate they share their personal experience with us. This is good to know. Okay. Next page, please. Yes, so for all of you, the next step is to meet your admissions counselor, and I will be assist most international student. So we have the WeChat here. If you want, you can please feel free to add our WeChat. And if you already have a study experience from Davis College, the next step is to meet us and fill your application form online, then ready for your class. And also, if you have interest in our master's program, you can directly contact us. Yes, so we have a different social media that you can follow. We have Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn and Twitter. If you are Chinese or if you have WeChat, please feel free to add our WeChat account, Sofia University 1976. And here's the QR code for you to scan to add me. So I'm going to assist you. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Yating. And last but not least, now we're going to go to the Q&A section. So if you do have any pertaining questions about the transfer policy, a little bit more about our program, feel free to ask us any questions. We're here at the very end to provide those answers.
All right, Rasa. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go right ahead. All I was going to say was that it's great to see like the similarity between Davis and the quarterly structure. So for our students who come from Davis, are used to the 4 quarters, it's nice that they can go to Sofia and be able to still have that same type of schedule and flow right into that. So that's just great. Yeah. After watching, I'm ready to enroll. I'm ready to head over to the West Coast and get to Silicon Valley, head to the beach. And, guys hired? Or?
Yes. We go together, hands by hands.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, that's something I want to ask. Rasa, I remember that you mentioned that you will have immediate CPT after a student enroll to the master pathway program, right?
That is correct.
Yeah, so can you please specify that, because you know that many of our students are looking for professional development at Davis College, and they would appreciate the opportunity they can join the real world.
Okay, absolutely. So Unfortunately, for the 2+2 program, since it is still considered an undergraduate program, they still have to complete 3 quarters in order for them to engage in curricular practical training. However, right into the pathway, if once they finish their bachelor programs at Sofia and they want to keep continuing their studies, they do have immediate internship opportunities within our graduate programs. That means our Masters in Computer Science and Masters in Business Administration and like the joint pathway MSCS and MBA program. So there is that opportunity for that. Absolutely.
Great, great.
Let's see. So one student said, can students get more than one scholarship after the one given at admissions? Do you mean if after the tuition discount, if you can get an additional scholarship assistance? This is coming from Funsho Alimi. Can we unmute him?
Yeah, I think you have authorization to unmute everyone.
Yes.
Hello,
I think,
can you hear me?
yes, we can hear you.
All right, so evening there. How are you doing today?
We're good, thank you.
All right. What I was just asking, the question was actually meant for Davis and Sofia University too. I just want to find out, after a student has been given an admission with a scholarship package, I was asking if they can still get an extra scholarship within the school. That's what I was asking. That's the first question. And the second question is basically for Davis College, asking about the study gap. How does it work? Thank you.
Kathy, Jared, I think this is more geared toward. Yeah.
Katie, did you were you able to hear that, Katie?
Yes, I can hear that.
Okay.
So yeah, I think the student's question is asking about the extra scholarship could be offered when he transfers to Sofia University. That's for sure, right? If I understand in the correct way, Rasa. Students will have
a little bit more
transfer
about
scholarship.
Yeah, it's about the opportunities that Davis College offers, and then also, so just from the Sofia pathway side, you do get a 10% discount of your total tuition. That it's always going to happen, and there's also another merit-based scholarship that you can apply for, but that is just like another 10 or 20, like 10-15% off the tuition. But this is on a first come first basis, and that we have to select from the pool of students that do apply. It's only a handful of students that do receive that benefit.
Yeah. So basically, for a 4-year undergraduate education program, a student will gain more scholarship opportunity from both Davis and Sofia, right?
Correct. There is another, let's see. There is another student that he's very engaged into participating in the program, but his name is Osman Tahir, and he's still a little bit not confident about his English ability. So he was wondering if there are additional help prior to starting at Davis College.
Yeah, so we like Jared mentioned earlier, we did not set very high criteria for entry to our program. So students who meet the minimum English proficiency requirements can be enrolled to our academic program. Maybe start from the International Foundation program, which is a concurrent curriculum with academic courses and English support courses that will develop our students to be academic successful and smooth transition to complete their undergraduate education in the United States. So no worries about that. If you have a basic English proficiency, we can develop you to be more proficient in both academic and English.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Kathy. There is Kennedy Alvi. I know that you raised your hand. I'm going to allow you to speak right now. So you have permission. So feel free to shoot us that question. Kennedy? He raised his hand, but
Oh, yeah, here.
that was pretty much it.
Hello.
Perfect. Hi, Kennedy. Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, good afternoon. I'm calling from Nigeria.
Sorry?
I'm calling from Nigeria. Sorry, I didn't join earlier. I was late, so network fluctuating here. So what do I need to know about the admission?
So do you have questions about the admissions process for Sofia or for Davis College, Kennedy?
Yes, exactly.
But for which school though?
Davis International University. Yeah.
So I mean, we can certainly give you more information. Like Kathy, if you can give him the admissions link about the programs and the the admissions requirement. Everyone, at the end of the presentation, we can always give you a copy of this PowerPoint info session so that you can use it at your reference. So in case you want to, talk with our admissions counselor, Shutin, or use the informal, like use WeChat, that's also another possibility. So yes, we are going to send you this information. No worries.
Yeah, just add on
Okay.
that we will send the on-demand video after this meeting to all the attendees and the non-attendees. So everyone miss out the opportunity to join the meeting in person, that's okay. You will still have the information.
All right.
Okay. Everyone, does anyone else have any other questions, concerns, or anything that we can provide a little bit more clarification on before we end the info session for today?
Yeah, since oh, sorry, someone's talking.
Okay, I'm gonna, yeah. Kathy,
Yeah,
yes.
Since some students are asking about the medical program, I was wondering if a student graduated from our allied health program can be accepted for the business management bachelor completion program at Sofia University.
I will work with each student individually. The short answer is yes. We also, it's a little early to announce, but we have a bachelor's in psychology as well, that we're just finishing some final touches to get it ready. It should be ready for spring as well. So there might be a more natural transfer to an undergraduate in psychology at that point. But before we get to that, I'll work with each student to find a way. If a student is, my view is students qualify and they want to get in, I'm going to find a way to make it work, because that's what we're here for. We're not here to say no, we're here to take care of students and teach students. That's what we do. So it really doesn't matter. It's easy with the business program because things transfer in a really straightforward way. And we have a nice articulation agreement. But even if you do not have that particular undergraduate major that we've made that articulation for, I will find a way to work it for you so I can get you the maximum credit transfer, get you into the program and make it work almost in the same way. Probably not quite as much if it's that different, but I'll have a way to make it work.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Go.
Of course.
How do you feel, everyone? Like, do we have any other questions, or I guess that's it?
Yes, we did cover everything, I think.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I have posted Sofia admissions email and our website to the chat. If you have any concern, any question regarding this program, please feel free to email us at admissions@sofia.edu or simply check our website. So it's sofia.edu. I'm going to put that to the chat as well.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All right.
Okay, well, I guess that this is it. Thank you, everyone, for joining this session. It was lovely meeting you, Jared.
As well.
Hopefully we'll see each other again
Yeah.
soon.
Real pleasure.
Yes,
And
thank you so much for your support, everyone.
yes, thank you.
Have a good weekend, guys.
You too.
You
Bye,
too.
everyone. Thank you for
Bye,
attending.
everyone.
Thank you. Bye.